This video is closed captioned. Hello travelers, it's Anthony. Welcome back to the Travel Droner channel. Are you traveling soon? Airport travel is stressful at best. Everyone is trying to get somewhere. People seem antsy and on edge, and it's a recipe for disaster. But you can make your trip a lot easier if you take a few easy steps. Some of these might seem like common sense, but many people still make these mistakes. So hopefully, we can help you. Make sure you avoid doing these things at the airport, or you might end up with a lot of unnecessary stress. Number 13. Don't forget your forms of identification. This might seem like a no-brainer, but you aren't going anywhere without proper identification. You'll need to show it to get your boarding pass, get through security, and board the plane. If traveling through customs, you must show your ID at your final destination or on your flight home. It's a good idea to have clear photos of your IDs on your phone in case you lose something mid-flight. It won't be a valid replacement document, but it can help you limp along until you get to a DMV to replace your ID or license. Number 12. Don't be late. There is a reason airports suggest you arrive between 2 and 3 hours ahead of your departure time. A lot can happen at the airport. Flight changes, gate adjustments, long lines at security, and even grabbing a bite to eat can take longer than you'd expect. Not only do you want to create a smooth travel experience for yourself, but you don't want to impact those around you negatively. A whole plane waiting for one person to finish jogging across the airport isn't the best way to ingratiate yourself to the group. Number 11. Don't use sleep aids. Especially when you're traveling long distances, it can be tempting to take a pill to help you sleep for the duration of your flight, but it's a bad practice you shouldn't partake in. If you find yourself in an emergency situation, you might be unable to respond to instructions. It can also increase the risk of blood clots in your legs, given the position you are in for hours at a time. And if you need to drive a vehicle on the other end of your flight, you can't be sure that it will have worked out of your system enough to allow you to use a car safely. A minor point, but still valid, is that when you're stretched across a bench, you're taking away seating space for those who might need it. All in all, the extra shut-eye probably isn't worth it. Number 10. Don't forget electronics at security. When going through security, the TSA will often require that people remove their laptops, iPads, and any other larger electronics from their luggage to be scanned separately. And you'd be amazed how many folks forget their precious devices at the security checkpoint. According to NBC, about 12,000 electronic devices are forgotten at security checkpoints every week. That's a lot of expensive equipment to leave in the wrong city or state. Number 9. Please don't overdo it with the fragrances. You'll be in a confined space for a while. Packed food courts, gates, lines, and planes mean you'll be getting well acquainted with everyone's over-the-top scents. Don't let yourself be one of them. You might love your Armani aftershave, but the dozen people around you might not. It's best to stick with deodorant only for the duration of your travel day. Number 8. Don't be chatty at check-in. We aren't saying to be rude or standoffish with staff at check-in or boarding, but it's not the best time to become best friends with them either. Be mindful of those in line behind you, trying to get to their final destinations. The same goes for boarding. You might want to ask how someone's day is going, but it will go a lot less smoothly if you start slowing down the boarding process. Number 7. Don't forget to charge your phone. Smartphones are critical to travel these days. They provide a clock, entertainment, direct access to updated travel information, boarding passes, ride-hailing, and entertainment. Nothing feels worse than draining your battery completely before you board your 5-hour flight and having to call an Uber on the other side. Airports and planes increasingly offer ways to charge your devices, but they aren't always the most efficient or reliable. If you have an external battery, travel is the perfect time to use it. And even if your charging options aren't reliable, ensure you have your charging cord and any other accessories you need. Electronics have huge markups in airports, and you should avoid purchasing them at all costs. If you enjoy our videos, join us on our journey worldwide by subscribing to our channel. Please click the bell icon to get notified when we publish a new video. Number 6. Don't ignore the security rules. It's essential to understand the rules and regulations associated with your travel before you go, particularly when it comes to getting through the security lines. Let's look at liquids, for example. The posted regulations online indicate that liquid should not exceed 3.4 ounces per container and that all liquids should be stored in a clear Ziploc bag for easy inspection. Not all TSA agents will ask you to separate your liquids, but you never know when they will. So it's best to follow the rules as they are laid out, not how they are typically enforced. The same goes for clothing. Don't be surprised if you are asked to take off your shoes, jacket, or jewelry before going through the scanners, and certainly don't make a scene about it. It's a sure way to miss your flight and ruin the timing of everyone in line behind you. Number 5. Don't skip out on TSA pre-check. We're willing to bet that anytime you've stood in a long, slow-moving line for security, you've started wistfully at the empty TSA pre-check line and told yourself, I really need to sign up for that. Then you finish your trip and promptly forget to sign up until you're in the same scenario. It's a brutal Groundhog Day type of experience. If you're a frequent traveler or have perks like reimbursement through American Express credit card programs, you should take advantage of TSA PreCheck. It will speed up your check-in process, ease stress over tight travel plans, and make you the envy of every other traveler stuck in the long security line. Number 4. Get drunk. There's nothing like getting through airport security and feeling like you finally get to kickstart your vacation. And if you've given yourself plenty of time to spare or your flight was delayed, hitting up a bar for a couple of drinks sounds tempting. Not only do you need your wits about you in case you have a last-minute change to navigate, but in the event of an emergency, you must be able to follow instructions. If you drink too much, you can be denied boarding by the crew. And eventually, all that liquid needs to go somewhere. No one likes waiting for or using airplane bathrooms, so do yourself a favor and set yourself up for success. Number 3. Don't take a nap at the airport. It might seem tempting to pass your extra time with a nap, especially if your flight is delayed by several hours, but it's a risky proposition. Not only could you sleep through your flight boarding and delay or miss your flight entirely, but you open yourself up to theft. Pickpockets can quickly strike while you're sleeping and could walk off or tamper with your luggage. Number 2. Don't be a comedian. Do you know what they say that you should never shout fire in a crowded theater? They also say that you should never joke about a bomb on a plane, and for a good reason. Your trip will be cut extremely short if you start coming up with witty answers to questions about your luggage, reasons for travel, or if anyone else has tampered with your stuff. Keep the humorous responses for another venue. Number 1. Lose your temper. Air travel can be aggravating and frustrating, but don't take it out on the poor staff working at the airport. Food servers are working in some of the busiest nonstop work environments and might get something wrong occasionally, and the desk attendant at your gate is trying to answer everyone's question, including yours. So, cut them some slack. Nothing gives you the right to treat anyone poorly, including staff, in the airport. So, what behavior or strategy will you adjust for your next vacation? What's the worst customer behavior you've witnessed at the airport? Or, for a better change of pace, what's the most heartwarming interaction you've seen unfold at the airport? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to let us know by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Ringing the bell will enable notifications, so you're the first to see when a new video drops. Until next time.